Hello, hello. Welcome to the All In podcast with Nate Peo. I am your host, Nate Peo. So, today I want to talk a little bit about mindset, a little bit about doing it on your own, finding grit, finding determination, and what that means. So, I hear a lot of people talking about, hold on, let me pull my notes up. Should have done that before I got started. That's the thing when you go live. Sometimes you don't have everything in front of you, but that's okay. This show is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about getting better every day, trying to improve on what we do. So next time we'll do that. So I hear a lot of people talking about mindset that if you want to be successful, first of all, what is success? If you can't define that first, then you're going to struggle because success means a lot of stuff to different people, whether it's a fitness goal, a career goal, a business goal, or a lifestyle goal. I mean, how do you define your life as being a success? Like money, fame, riches, things. You can't really define success that way for life. Success with maybe fitness. You might hit a point, you say, yeah, I hit my fitness goals, but your life's not over when you hit those fitness goals. You're still chasing life. There's a never ending competition. So they say the competition is with yourself. And I hear a lot of me versus me in my head, a lot of talk about me versus them, us against the world. Mental toughness. Like you got to find it within you if you're ever going to amount to anything in your life. And I'm not sure that that's the right take. And here's my thought. Like, there's a saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. And that's a saying I think regarding, if you need to go someplace big, big audacious goals, big audacious vision, you're not going to do it yourself. And if you look at anybody that's ever done anything big, they've always had a team. They've always had people in place. They've always had a support group. If you look at anybody that's done anything smaller, but still an accomplishment, you still have support. Very, very few people have done one thing by themselves all on their own. So why should you look internally to yourself first when in reality you should be looking for a community? You should be looking for a tribe that you can connect with that's gonna give you some support, give you some guidance, give you that motivation. Motivation fails us all the time. We um, lack it. We think we're going to be all motivated to go work on a project, work on a task, get fit, but that tends to fade. That tends to fall off to the side. For me personally, like I have everything I need to do workouts at home by myself in my garage, and I find I don't want to go there. I don't want to do it. And even when I go to a gym and I'm working out by myself, being around people lends itself to some accountability, some energy, some community. But I think I thrive the most when I have a group of people that are like-minded and passionate about the same thing, whether it's going to like a boutique gym or whether it's being surrounded by people excited about a project we're working on, or why um, you know the people we surround ourselves. So that's why I think if you're looking to improve yourself, improve your career, improve your business, stop looking inside you for the answers. Sure, there is amount of self determination, some grit you need to have, some perseverance to get up and keep trying when the cards are stacked against you. But if you start looking for people that are going to support you, some people that are passionate about your vision, whether you're the leader of it, that you have an obligation to be there for them, or you're somewhere in the middle, which is great when you have somebody pulling you up and you're also taking people up with you, or you're just getting started and you don't know where to begin or what to do. If you find those people, those places, those communities that are going to lift you up, you're going to find yourself more accountable. So sometimes you just have to find it within you to find the place, the people that you need to surround yourself with to lift you up, to take you places. And once you kind of get that courage to walk through the door, then if you just keep showing up, you're going to become a part of that group. You're going to want to do better. When you bring enthusiasm to the table, it lifts others up. So there's this thing where independently, you can only go so far before your ideas are not good enough on their own. They need support. So two becomes better than one, and three becomes better than two. But three might even be better than two and two. Like the sum of the parts is or the sum of the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. If I got that right, meaning there's when you put a group of people together, 5 people can do the work of 10 individuals. So that's why I think finding people, finding a tribe, people call it a tribe of like-minded individuals, that's where you're going to find the best success, the best motivation, the best sense of fulfillment is when you could get plugged into something. So when you start thinking about ways you want to get better, whether it's a New Year's resolution, whether it's setting a goal, setting a vision, setting an objective. If you've heard some of my other podcasts, I talk about goals are kind of bullshit, but you're finding a community. And when you find that community of what you're passionate about, you're going to find enthusiasm. Motivation is going to come a lot easier. There'll be days where you're not personally motivated, but because others are, you feel like this sense of obligation to be there. And the energy that they bring lifts you up. And there'll be days when it's you providing that level of energy to lift people up. So there's a reason why support groups work. There's a reason why accountability groups work. There's a reason why building a team matters. So my advice to you is to stop always looking internally about what you can do better to make your life better. Start looking for a team, start looking for a tribe that you can get connected into. Trust the process and trust that as a whole, you're going to get the goodness pulled out of you. You're going to get the motivation pulled out of you, and you are going to get the benefits pulled out of you. But be careful, because just as much as the good can be pulled out of you, surrounding yourselves with the wrong people. There's always a saying, your mom used to say, you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. That's true in life, with business, with fitness, with decisions. So if your goal is to do one thing, but the people you're surrounding with yourself are another, then it's time to find a new community to get plugged into. You're never going to be able to get out of your mindset that you're in and hold back. Now, that doesn't mean your whole life has to change. It could just be one aspect. It could be just surround yourself with better business people, but your personal life stays the same. Or it could be you just need to find a better gym or a better group to get for chasing fitness goals. So it's not always this giant life-altering massive shift that you have to do to get improvement. Sometimes it's just about finding little tweaks, the smallest little changes in your routine, the people you hang out with, the books you read, the voices you hear. Just small minor changes can have huge impacts. So start there, start small, find your tribe. That's my take on why it's important to build a crew and to not do it yourself. Thanks for tuning in to the All In podcast with Nate Pale. If you found value, you like what I have to say, please leave a comment, leave a review. And it would really help me is if you could tell 2 people and help share the message. So thanks for tuning in. Look forward to talking to you next time.